amore. Some may say it's from Mars, some may call it cheese sauce. It's amore. You can put it in the lasagna tin, make it thick or thin, and do it your way. When you make bechamel and you add cheese as well, it's amore.
You're listening to Rebecca Bowen with Quite a Stir on Radio Cardiff 98.7 FM.
Good evening, you're listening to Rebecca Bowen, and tonight I'm delighted to have Joe Granville of Rogue Welsh Cakes in the house. Joe is one of the founders alongside his mother Maria. The business grew from a family recipe created by Joe's grandmother Liz and launched in 2020 as a mother-son venture. Welcome to the show, Joe.
Thanks. Yeah.
Would you like to give shout-outs to family and friends listening in, or your loyal customers there?
Oh yeah, all the loyal. A lot of our loyal customers in Cardiff probably miss us quite a bit because we started in Cardiff but moved to Newport. So shout out to all our originals in Cardiff, all from the Cardiff farmers markets and stuff like that. So yeah, sorry we haven't been around much since we moved to Newport, but you never know, we'll maybe get a shop in Cardiff after this. Who knows? And obviously big shout out to my mum, my grandma, my sister Beth, and Nadia, my partner,
and your children.
And the kids,
yeah,
obviously.
of course.
Arthur and Rufus Granville. Big up you guys. Love you boys.
Beautiful, great names. Now, before Rogue Welsh Cakes, you worked in healthcare. What made you take the leap from the NHS into food?
Well, it was a few different things. It was 2020 when we started, so I don't know if anyone remembers, but there was a massive thing called lockdown that happened then, which was a big change for everyone, obviously, and there was positives, but there were a lot of negatives. But one of the positives for us was that it kind of freed up some time, and you kind of stopped and thought for a bit. Is this really what I want to do? What do I want to do? And before that, I travelled a lot and saw the world, and I'd come home and like kind of work, save up, and then go travelling again. But you couldn't do that then, could you, for a couple of years? So I ended up kind of fallen into like a food business, which was obviously Welsh cakes, and the idea of doing Welsh cakes to a really high standard with lots of different flavours and bringing savoury Welsh cakes back from the dead, and kind of being creative with it and going against the grain with it, and whilst still keeping that tradition alive, and we decided to call it Rogue Welsh Cakes.
Beautiful. So the opportunity was created by the COVID lockdowns, and combined with a long-standing ambition and a family passion for food always helps, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Now you do savoury Welsh cakes as well.
We do, yeah. We do like cheese and leek, sun-dried tomato and feta, Marmite and cheese. Obviously that's a love it or hate it one, but we like to have fun with the savouries. It's nice.
You should do a spicy tomato and call it Rogue on Josh.
Oh, Rogue on Josh. Oh my God, you're good.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my God, I'm stealing that.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's
inspired by Quite a Stir.
Yes,
love
absolutely.
It. How different is your life now compared with those early days in 2020?
Oh, yeah. In so many different ways, because since then I've had twin sons born. So
Congrats.
We started. Thank you very much. Yeah, they are fantastic. And so we started the business officially on the 20th of October 2020. On the 20th of October 2021, I had twin sons born.
Wow.
So all of a sudden I went from like kind of free, loving traveling, working here and there and traveling around, to like a business, 2 kids, and everything else that comes with all of that. And then lockdown ended and I went, oh my God, life's very different now. So very different in a lot of ways. Definitely matured a lot, definitely grown as a person a lot, which I think kind of both business and children force upon you a little bit. You've got to step up. Life's very, very different.
Blessed to have twins as well.
So blessed,
yeah.
One time only, done.
Well, you got 2 now.
No more sleepless nights, done.
And back then, Rogue Welsh Cakes was essentially a lockdown startup, like you were saying, operating from a family kitchen. But today your role appears much more like a managing director than a market trader. Rogue Welsh Cakes has grown from a kitchen operation into a recognised Welsh food brand. Wow, that's admirable. The focus now is on growth, retail presence, wider distribution and partnerships. The irony is that while you left the NHS for more independence, entrepreneurship meant trading one kind of pressure for another. Instead of shifts in patience, the pressures become staff. Cash flow, suppliers, expansion plans, and keeping a growing brand moving forward. It's a very different life from the one you initially had when Rogue Welsh Cakes started during lockdown, isn't it? But you're no stranger to high-pressure environments.
True, very true.
Yeah. How important was your grandmother Liz's influence on what Rogue Welsh Cakes has become today?
Oh, she's amazing. I mean, she's an inspiration in life in general, I think. And I think so much of life and business cross over completely. Like, she's just an inspiration. So she's 81 now.
Wow.
And she's got a busier social life than me. You know,
Really? Love it. Big up, Liz.
Yeah, big up Liz in a big way. She's had 2 hip replacements.
Wow.
Like, she's still moving. She's like caring for my granddad. She's just amazing. She's just she's an
Full of
unstoppable
life.
force.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, she's just an inspiration like that. And my mum's the same. My sister's a force to be reckoned with as well. So it's like all those women in my life were just so inspirational
Strong.
anyway, and strong, and yeah, just always busy and doing things for other people, and you know, putting other people first a lot, and like that's how you've got to run a business sometimes as well. It's like you've got to make sure everyone's okay, and make sure you're okay as well, so that you can carry on running it as well. So yeah.
And all your family as well, if they've been in the healthcare system.
Yes.
So you've sort of gained all of that love and heart from them in every aspect of
Yeah, for
your
sure,
life.
for sure,
I
yeah.
love that.
You're listening to Rebecca Bowen with Quite a Stir on Radio Cardiff 98.7 FM.
Welcome back to the show. We're joined with Joe Granville of Rogue Welsh Cakes. What's it like running a business with your mother, Maria? Do you clash over flavours and business decisions, or are you generally on the same page?
Oh no, we're definitely on the same page as long as it's her page.
Love it. Yeah.
We collaborate really well together, and mainly I listen and then go, yeah, that's a good idea, and then I go and implement it. She's one of the directors, but she's not. She still works full time, right? And she looks after my boys quite a lot, so she does a lot. So she's not in the shop that often. It's kind of, her role is more kind of focused around making sure I can work as much as possible and focus on work and be at things. So she'll have the kids, or she'll, kind of come and support. And
Proper Welsh mother.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
As a mother should be, isn't it?
Yeah.
More collaborative than combative. Love it. You've built a modern brand around a traditional Welsh food. How do you balance innovation with heritage?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's always the battle, because I always feel like, because Welsh cakes have been so bad for so many years, like most Welsh cakes you can buy, and that's not trying to rip anyone's business or anything, but the idea of Welsh cakes was always make them cheap, make them cheerful, get them out in high numbers. So a lot of people try Welsh cakes for the first time and go, I don't really like them, but we're like, oh no, that's like having a custard tart from Greg's.
Yeah.
And going to Lisbon and having a proper pastel de nata. There's a big difference, right? So you might think you don't like custard tarts, but you just had bad ones, right? So you think you don't like Welsh cakes, but you've only had bad ones. So we're constantly battling people who think they don't like Welsh cakes, but they do if they try ours, or people who already like Welsh cakes and are like, why would I pay that for a Welsh cake?
Ooh.
So it's kind of, we're all trying to find, but we found our customer base now, and like we know there's plenty more people out there, but it is hard to balance that innovation and tradition,
the heritage,
and
yeah. But the Welsh identity stays front and centre. The traditional Welsh cake remains the reference point, doesn't it? But the modern flavours are the reason new customers discover you in the first place.
Exactly, mate. Yeah, it's a really good point.
Yeah. You're known for proudly celebrating Welsh culture. What does being a Welsh food producer mean to you personally?
It means a lot. I try not to get too caught up in like kind of nationalism in those ways, but it is really nice to. One amazing thing about being a Welsh producer is the Welsh government are insanely helpful, so helpful. I've got friends who run businesses in England, they don't get any kind of support like we do. Like, we get amazing business grants, and it's not just like financial support, it's like personal support. Like, I have someone from the Welsh government who's like my kind of go-to. Big up Bethan from Kaiwen.
Wow.
Like, she's like, I can pick up the phone to her like anytime I want and get business advice, and they help you with like, because I struggle with numbers, and if you put something in an Excel spreadsheet, I guarantee you I'm not reading it. Like, I can't. It doesn't work for my brain. It doesn't work for how my brain works. So they'll like give you experts who will do cash flow forecasts with you, business plans with you, stuff like that. The stuff that I would just put to the side normally and just go, I can't, I'm not going to do that. Just give me a rolling pin and a cooker and I'll do Welsh cakes all day, but I can't do an Excel spreadsheet. That's madness. So they give you like
the support you need,
amazing experts who will help you with that, and like they're so proud of like Welsh heritage and Welshness, and they just want Welsh businesses to thrive so much. It's honestly unbelievable support from the Welsh government. It's incredible.
You're the first person to be really positive about the Welsh government. I love it.
Yeah, more people should run food businesses, maybe.
yeah, why not? But Welshness, it isn't just part of the brand; it's part of your personal life too. You're learning to speak Welsh, and I read somewhere that your children are in the Welsh school.
They do.
So you champion it. You do. It's a way of life for you, isn't it?
It's gonna have to be, yeah.
Nice. And Welsh language is hard, so
really hard.
Well done. Kudos to you. Thanks to Loftco, Newport Market has become a food destination. How has being based there shaped your business?
Yeah, shaped us a lot. God, I mean, I remember the first 3 months where we just couldn't even produce enough Welsh cakes to like we were selling out by midday every day for like 3 months in a row, and it kind of dropped off after that, as things do. There's a big hype and then it kind of settles down. But it's just been amazing to have a proper official shop front with our name above it and designed how we want it to be designed, and it's been incredible for the kind of corporate side of things, like because other business owners that run, say, corporate events and stuff like that can come and see the shop, and if we ever book in weddings, I can say come to the shop and have some tastings, and it adds that level of professionalism that like working from your home kitchen can't quite do for you.
I love Welsh cakes as one of those wedding favours. I think that's a great instead of those candied almonds. Rubbish, bring on the Welsh cakes.
Yeah.
But there's a nice symmetry between the business and the building. Rogue takes a traditional Welsh food and gives it a modern twist. Newport Market is a 19th century market hall that Loftco reinvented for the 21st century while preserving its heritage. Both are essentially doing the same thing, respecting tradition while making it relevant for modern customers. Nicely done.
Yes, yeah.
What's been your proudest moment since opening a Newport Market?
We won a Great Taste Award for our Batter Breath flavour, which I got to credit Maria Granville for. She created that because we wanted to do. At first, we did 0 traditional rice. So we did no plain raisin. We did no Welsh cakes with raisins in to start with. We were like, you can get them anywhere. We're not going to do them, right? So then Maria was like, but people asked every time, oh yeah, but we just want your really nice Welsh cakes, but the traditional version, right? And I was like, look, sometimes you got to listen to the customers, right? Like you've got to move with the times as well, right? So we were like, right, okay, but we can't do plain raisin. It's too boring. We're not going to do it. So she was like, why don't we do one that's like a batter breath? Like, cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, all those sweet mixed spices. She was like, we'll soak the currants in sweet tea overnight and then we'll make a Welsh cake with that. And I was like, that's a great idea. We did that. And then overnight it became our biggest seller. We entered it into the Great Taste Awards in 2024, something like that. Yeah, or 23 or 24. And we got a Great Taste Award for that. And that's
well definitely done. And making the jump from a temporary farmer's market stall to a permanent home in Newport Market whilst accruing a loyal fan base. That's great.
Yeah, we were happy, yeah.
Do you do a rum and raisin? Because I love rum and raisin.
We haven't got an alcohol licence, and you need one if you put booze in food, which is insane. But I should have an alcohol licence, that'd be fun.
What would you tell someone in Wales who dreams of turning a family recipe into a business? It's not for the faint-hearted. I don't want to put anyone off, because I think, if you really love something and you're, I don't love the word passion so much, but like if you really feel like you've got something, great. There's a really good way to test it. Go to those farmers markets, apply for those, try it on people, see how well it goes. Have you got something that you can't get anywhere else? Have you got something that no one can copy too easily? It requires a lot of thought and a really good business plan, a really good cash flow forecast. But also, if you do that, you'll never do anything. So you've got to find the middle ground of plan really well, but dive as well. You've got to do both. So if you overthink it, you'll never do it. And if you underthink it, you might find yourself in a bit of a
sticky situation, you know?
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And like, yeah, and that's why lockdown was amazing for us, because it was like, well, look, all of a sudden I'm not spending any money. I can't go anywhere or do anything. It kind of locked me in, I guess. So like, I was super lucky with that. Whereas like, I imagine if you had to like quit a job when you've got your mortgage to pay and you've got your rent and all the things, it's hard for people to do, to make that final leap. Whereas I was quite lucky. That final leap wasn't too far away, because it was...
And you've got a great support system around you anyway.
True, I do have that. That's true.
So that gives you the edge. So, but you're known for like quality ingredients, family ownership, Welsh identity, customer experience, and supporting local suppliers and businesses. Those values can clash with the pressures of large-scale supermarket supply, where buyers often push for lower prices, longer shelf life, and higher production volumes. If you were approached by the big chains to supply, would you consider?
We've been approached by some big names, but that I won't mention here. But it's not really, it's not our business model. Like, I quite like working in the business and on the business. I work on the business as much as I can, but working in the business, it is owner operated at the moment, which is me. But I like that. It's nice. It's my job, and I don't want to not go to work either, you know. So, and something like that it would then completely be taken out of your hands, and you'd just be a business owner, and I think it would
be
just
more profit driven rather than that love.
And it'd be a lot of stress, and like, I don't want stress. I want to work a few days a week and have a nice time and produce something that people love, and then spend time with my kids and see my family and see my friends, and you know, have a social life. And like, you can get caught up in like what matters sometimes, and it's like, for me, that matters. I'm just super lucky that I have a business that I can and there's so much business to get out there, like the corporate stuff, corporate events and weddings, and it's not just what goes on at the market, like people just buying the Welsh cakes in bags there. The corporate stuff can be huge, and it's taken me like around the world. Like, I've been to Japan with the Welsh cakes. It's like, there's big jobs out there that are fun to do and like are nice, and like we do master classes as well. I love doing those.
Brilliant! I didn't know that.
Yeah, so we like teach people how to make Welsh cakes and stuff using our ingredients. We hold back a couple of secrets, obviously, but so we teach people how to make Welsh cakes. They're really good fun. They're really good money as well, and like, you get to properly meet people there.
You are a people person. Straight away. You can. You're great.
I spent 2.5 hours with, you know, the 25-30 people in the room. I spent 2.5 hours with them. It's fun. It was great, you know, like,
get to make new friends, meet new people.
Do I really want to say like we sell 10 million Welsh cakes to Sainsbury's every week? Or maybe I shouldn't even say anyone, I don't know, but, I don't know the rules of radio, but that's not our business model at the moment, and I'm fine with that, you know.
But the life you've just described, I think it's sold for many people who are thinking about doing it and thinking, you know, that the question I asked before, what would you say about anyone who wants to do it from a family business? Yes, it's hard, but look at the way you just described that. It sounds idyllic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it can be. It can be very stressful, and people call in sick for work, and you're a small team, and if someone calls in sick for work, no one's running the shop, right? So it can be quite stressful, but I try and be very zen and stress-free, you know. I like my hair. I like my hairline. And I want to live a nice, long, healthy life, so I try and avoid stress at all costs. You know?
I agree. Welcome back to the show. We are joined with Joe Granville of Rogue Welsh Cakes. Now, if your grandmother Liz, who is still very active, if she walked into your stall today, what do you think she'd say?
Oh, she was there a couple of weeks ago, actually.
It's her recipe that give the foundations to it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, she loves it. She loves coming down to the shop in Newport. Like, it's Tuesday today, and so I have the kids all day on a Tuesday because they're not in full-time school yet. And every now and then I have to go in on a Tuesday because there's something that I absolutely have to do. And I'll usually drag her along with me as well. So I'll drag the kids, drag my nan, maybe drag my mum along as well. And so she loves coming to the shop, and she always helps with the master classes that I mentioned earlier.
Really?
Yeah, she always comes because 25 people is quite a lot of people to like kind of. Everyone's got questions, their hands are popping up, and they're not sure if they're doing this right and doing that right. So Liz is always there for the master classes, helping out. Yeah.
What inspired you to put a fresh spin on the Welsh cake? Why was the Welsh cake the right move for you?
So it was seeing that there was a complete lack of really good Welsh cakes out there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have ever really bought a Welsh cake out before.
Okay.
I would have eaten them because my mum made them and she made them really nice. And like that's the only time I would ever eat. I would never think of buying a Welsh cake out because I'd always be like, well, what the hell is this?
Okay.
It's dry, it'd be horrible.
Oh, I know what you mean.
And I'd be like, well, this, and it's got that nasty aftertaste to it and stuff. And like, so I would never do that. But then, yeah, when me and my mum were kind of scheming about it, we were like, well, no, you can't get good Welsh cake anywhere really. So why don't we do that? You know, like, yeah. So that's kind of yeah.
Amazing. And where did the name Rogue Welsh Cakes come from?
Well, because we do things against the grain, and because we kind of, you know, like one of our big, well-known secrets is that we use organic Welsh flour. So, like, that makes a big difference to the overall flavour of the cake and the overall texture of the cake. Is super soft. Organic flour is like really well looked after, and it's regeneratively farmed. So it's like there's no nasty chemicals on it or anything like that. So. And we use self-raising, so we don't actually use like baking soda or baking powder in our Welsh cakes because the self-raising has enough of a rise on it.
Giving you secrets away now.
Well, yeah, well, that's a well-known one to be fair.
Okay.
And it's one that I want people to know. You know, I think it's quite, organic flours.
Yeah.
I think, you know, it's
How many people can say that?
Well, exactly. Not many actually. I don't think any other Welsh cakes.
No.
So yeah, so Rogue was kind of originally around that idea of like going against the grain, using high-end ingredients, going, look, these are going to cost more, but they're going to taste completely different. These are going to be like a different thing. So, and coming up with all the different flavours, you know, chocolate and salt caramel, chocolate orange, white chocolate cranberry, all that stuff, you know, that was all very against the grain, basically. So we were like, you know, that's pretty rogue. And, you know...
I'm going to have to come in and try some. They sound incredible.
Have you not had any yet?
No.
Oh,
you
mate, should have said I
didn't
would
bring
have brought
any
some.
in for us to sample. I wasn't going to mention it, but
I
you
might
know.
actually have some in the van.
No, I would. I'm teasing. And we're going to loot his van later. Don't worry about that. But did you always plan to open a Newport market, or did that opportunity come later?
God, no. Newport was never the plan.
Okay, because you're a Penarth boy.
Yeah, Penarth boy, yeah. Live in Grangetown now, live down down Grangemore. And Newport was never the plan. But when we had like a bit of an unfortunate circumstance happen, like this temporary shop that we had, that we were illegally subletting from someone. All the power got cut off because they weren't paying the bills. And we lost loads of stock, and it was like, it was an absolute scramble. And we were a bit stuck. It was like the second Christmas we'd ever done, and we had like nowhere to make them, and we like makeshifted a kitchen in like my mum's kind of like basement.
Had to happen around Christmas as well.
Of course, around Christmas. Yeah, of course. Yeah, when you're super busy. And then kind of out of the blue, Newport Market approached us and said, like, look, we would love Welsh cakes, but the last thing we want is Welsh cakes that are going to be outdated in 5 years' time, right? We want someone who's innovative and creative and does it a bit different, so that like young people keep coming to the market and stuff.
Haul, yeah.
And and in 10 years' time, you'll still be thinking ahead of the curve rather than still serving traditional and kind of being washed out a little bit. So I was like, look, that sounds great. Let's do it. And we took a big risk, and it was the first time we like invested more than like our pocket change into the business. And we got a 10 grand loan, and which I think we just finished paying off now.
Well done.
4 years ago now.
Well done.
Yeah, crazy. So we took the big risk, and that was the proper plunge. That was like that was the big jump into, okay, this is proper. We got a shop now. We got to be, we're professionals now.
Yes, amazing. Well done. Which flavour has surprised you by becoming a customer favourite?
Yeah, the Bar of Breath for sure. There was definitely a call for the traditional kind of thing, but when we kind of introduced that and said, like, look, this is as close as we're going to go to that plain raisin traditional, people tried it and they were just like, oh my God, this is amazing. It's like Christmas. It's like, it's like, and like chocolate orange always sold really well, which blew my mind. I was never a big chocolate orange fan.
Oh, no way.
No, I know. We only made it because people suggested it. Again, we listened to the customers and we were like, yeah, we'll make it. Our motto was always at the start, if you can think of it, we can do it with a Welsh cake.
Oh, nice.
Right? So we'd make any flavour.
Like cheese and leek? Do you do cheese and leek?
Cheese and leek, yeah, that's banging, yeah. We've got to saute the leeks for a few hours in butter and herbs and salt and pepper, extra mature cheddar and a bit of parmesan.
Ooh,
yum. Secret ingredient for that. It gets a bit of punch in there, you know. It's good.
You don't mess about with your
we don't mess about,
quality ingredients. Are there any flavour combinations that didn't work out as planned?
Yeah, Marmite and cheese went down like a sack of bricks.
Really?
Yeah, because you got to think, you're already dividing people into people who are willing to try a savoury Welsh cake.
Oh, okay.
And then you've got to divide those people into people who actually like Marmite.
Yeah. I like Marmite.
I love Marmite.
Yeah.
It's mad. Like, I can eat it by a spoon. I love it. So, yeah, I was like, yeah, Marmite and cheese. People are going to love this. It's going to blow people's minds. I've sold none of them. It was rubbish. And what's weird is we do like a monthly special every month, right? So people can vote for the flavours. I'll put like 4 different flavours up there. I'll take suggestions. Take the top suggestions and put them into a vote, and then whatever vote wins, and I make it for the following month. And it's weird. We do that on our Instagram, and the flavour that wins, you think is going to fly at the market, right?
Oh,
you think, well, because people have voted for it, right? You 150 people vote for a flavour. You think it's going to sell. Put it on sale in the market, and like people are like lemon and poppy seed, no, and I'm like.
But you
everyone
voted for it.
Well, who voted for it then? This is mad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, who voted?
Yeah. It's annoying, maybe.
No one who comes to Newport Market voted, apparently. You know, it's crazy, like.
Now, how has the market community supported your business then?
Well, the community in Newport, in terms of like our customer base, have been amazing, so supportive. Like, we thought there'd be a lot of pushback. There was way more pushback in Cardiff on like the innovative flavours and the price, and you know, even when you said like this is proper butter and organic flour and there's chocolate and salted caramel in there, you know, these are expensive ingredients. There was still quite a lot of pushback in Cardiff at the farmers markets and stuff, where like things are traditionally a bit more expensive anyway, right? Move to Newport, where people do probably have less money, right? No pushback whatsoever. Wow. People were loving it. Oh my god, these are amazing, blah blah blah. Like, I think we're a bit of the market in general is a bit of a diamond in the rough in Newport, right? I love Newport. I got such a soft spot for Newport. My dad always used to be on like little band tours in Newport, and I used to go, and like I was way too young to be in the gigs, but I'd be
your dad's
there.
in a band, cool.
He's been in bands for years. He's still in bands.
Oh, nice.
He's a bass player.
Oh, cool. Original music?
Yeah, a lot of his bands, all original music.
You have to tell us in the break now.
I will, yeah. I'll have to try and remember. 5 Darrens was one of his bands. There was 5 guys and none of them were called Darren.
Love it.
But yeah, so I got a soft spot for Newport. But like, honestly, the community of Newport, as in the customers that come, they're amazing. I love it. Like, you can set your watch on some of them, come in and buying their pack of 6 every Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, you know, like, it's lush. So yeah, we've had great support from the people in Newport, and then it's an amazing support group in the market, like food traders. I love working in that community space. It comes with difficulties, obviously, because you're sharing space with people, but when you get a good group, you know, other food, and you learn so much from other food traders. Like, there's some amazing people in Newport Market.
Yeah, who's your favourite? Other than yours, obviously.
It's got it. This is my death row meal as well.
Go on.
So this is Bab House. Do you know anything about Bab House?
We went to the Good Sheds in Barry, and it was closed.
No, that's devastating. I hate that news for you. Honestly, so Bab House, their birria tacos.
She's always on the telly here as well, isn't she? Layla.
They're amazing. Layla, and then the twin girls. I've forgotten their name now. It's so embarrassing. But the twin girls, and they're amazing, and like they're just so. They've done a very similar thing to us. They've taken that Mexican style of food and then like
elevated it to this deliciousness,
next level. Like, so yeah, their birria tacos, I could probably eat 15 of them in a row. Like, they're big tacos as well. Like, so that's literally my death row meal. That is. I love it. So big up those girls. They're amazing. They've been on the telly with
Matt Ebbin, I know, Saturday Kitchen, they're always on. Yeah, so
all over the place,
Yeah,
mate. I'm so. It couldn't happen to nicer people as
Is
well.
it? Oh, great.
They're so lush. I love all those girls. They're amazing.
we've been dying to try. I haven't got to Newport Market yet, but we will. It's on our hit list to come and scoff everyone.
Yeah.
How many Welsh cakes do you make on a busy day?
Oh, on a busy day. It's hard to say on a day. I think if you take into account kind of corporate orders and stuff like that are kind of like on the side, and we're doing those, and postal orders that we do, probably around 2,000 a week, maybe 2,500 a week.
Well done.
Yeah, probably around that.
Yeah.
That's
Consistency
me.
as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, and I'm at the griddle for a lot of that. So yeah.
Wow.
But I love it. It's great.
Yeah,
I love being at the griddle.
Yeah. And your traditional bake stone.
Yeah, wow, I wish we had a proper traditional one. I do have one in my mum's house, but it's not
For that size,
for the
you
numbers.
couldn't exactly.
Yeah, for the numbers. No, we got a big,
Yeah.
meaty electric griddle now.
What's the biggest challenge of running a food business in the market environment?
The rising cost of things. Like sometimes I'll just go to, won't mention it, the wholesalers to get the chocolate or whatever, and obviously we're always buying quality. And sometimes you just go and you go, hang on a minute, that was $24.99 last week. Why is it $30.99 now? And you just go, well, how am I supposed to incorporate that into my?
Yeah.
It's just mad. Things that there was like quite a big jump fairly recently, and I think the chocolate we were buying in the space of like kind of 6 to 8 months went up from $24.99 to $34.99.
That's scandalous.
£10 for £10 increase for 2.5 kilos of chocolate.
And you can't really adjust your pricing all of a sudden.
How am I supposed to do that? It's crazy. And as much as we want to use local producers and stuff like that, again, because they're battling the costs of everything, I can't get the cost off them. So it's really hard. So if there are any Welsh chocolate producers out there that want to collab in some way, I would love to speak to them, because they always have broken bits, like bags of bits.
Oh, yeah.
So when they make bars, even though they try and make them really precise to lower waste, and they have no waste, but they have bags of bits, and they can sell them to businesses.
But Heavenly and Llandilo, you might want to check them.
Oh, I'll check them out. Yeah,
Gorgeous.
There was one in Cardiff as well. Forgotten their name now, but they sell bags of bits, and like they're great because the smaller the better. You get more of a spread through the cake. So you could actually put like less weight in and get a wider spread of chocolate, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, we've like battled costs with innovative ways like that, where you maybe break the chocolate up even smaller, so you get a wider spread for less weight. So to not pass on costs to customers, we've had to do like stuff like that, basically.
But you won't compromise on the quality.
No, we can't, because then what are you doing it for?
Exactly. What's your own favourite Welsh cake flavour?
Oh, it depends what kind of mood I'm in.
Yeah, mood, good mood.
I love savoury food. I just love savoury food, and like I like a little bit of cake or a little bit of like a creme brulee, something sweet.
Okay.
I like a little bit of something sweet after my food. So when we've got cheese and leeks on, I'll hammer them.
Smash
we
them,
make no money from cheese and leeks, because I'll hammer 6 of them in the morning, no worries, with some eggs on top maybe. Oh, really nice, yeah.
Nice.
So I love the savouries. Whenever we've got savouries on, I'm eating a lot of them. And then when I do want something sweet afterwards, if I'm feeling naughty, it's the white chocolate and cranberry.
Yum.
If I'm feeling like I want something slightly healthy but still sweet, I'll go for the batter breath for sure. Because the cinnamon, the nutmeg, all that, it kind of feels healthy. They're spices, right? They're good for you, I think.
Would a banoffee work?
Banoffee would work, actually.
What
Yeah,
is the
that's banana and toffee, right?
Yeah, but would the banana in the...
Yeah, we used to make banana and chocolate chip ones, actually.
Oh, okay,
with
then.
with raw, like fresh banana in there.
So it does work.
It works really well. They puff up quite big,
Okay.
but like they make a really nice texture. Yeah.
Yummy. Is there a memorable customer story that has stayed with you?
Oh God, I didn't read this question beforehand. Memorable customer story. Well, I think one of my favourite customer stories has got to be the lovely, wonderful Claudia Renee Price, who became our head chef after just being a fan of our Welsh cakes.
No!
Yeah, so we did a kitchen takeover neighbourhood kitchen on Trade Street in Cardiff.
Oh, he's a lovely guy.
So we did like Tudor.
Tudor, yeah.
Yeah, so Tudor and Caroline. So we did a kitchen takeover there, and Claudia came, and she came for like we were doing hot Welsh cake stacks with ice cream. We were doing breakfast in the morning, so savoury Welsh cake breakfast in the morning, so like a full Welsh, but with a Welsh cake instead of like bread. And then we were doing hot stacks in the evenings, and so she came, and I brought over her hot stack with ice cream, and her ice cream fell off her stack, and I don't know why, I just automatically just nudged her ice cream back on with my finger, and I went, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and she just laughed, and we got on really well.
Oh, yeah.
And then when we moved to Newport Market and we were like struggling, we needed staff, she reached out and was just like, look, I'm such a big fan, I love your Welsh cakes, and I'd love to work for you one day. And I was like, wow. Oh my god, yeah, come and work for us. Claudia ended up working for us for like, I think over 2 years.
Great.
Yeah.
What's she doing
She was
now?
the first person I gave
big responsibility
all control
to. Yeah.
You know, like I taught her everything.
Oh, she knows your recipes.
She knows it all. I know she probably makes them at home. But she's an amazing massage therapist now. She runs her own Claudia Rene massage. She runs her own thing down in Splot, the Railway Gardens. Is it?
Okay.
She runs a massage thing down there for. She massages specifically like women and LGBTQ people. So like it's like a safe space for them, and they can like come and just be them. You know.
It's a good, nice and little
And
niche.
she's lush, Claudia.
Yeah.
So we've got to big up Claudia Rene as well.
Bless
She's the one, and so that's my favourite customer story. I'd say.
Your recipes are safe for that end.
Yeah, she would never do that to me.
If you could serve your Welsh cakes to any famous person, who would it be, and which flavour would you choose?
Oh, well, we gave Tebbet our Welsh cakes.
Yeah.
He came to the market, and a friend of mine, Joe Henderson, he's got a health and safety company, Henderson's Health and Safety. He went, and he's an ex-copper as well, and he grabbed Tebbet and was like, come here, you've got to try Welsh cakes. Yeah. And he's got a command about him, Joe Henderson has. And Tebbet came over, we had a lush chat, he was such a nice guy. But God, they've been in the hands of some famous people, and now I've forgotten them all, but like we got called out by name by the Japanese ambassador who wanted us to come make our matcha and white chocolate Welsh cakes first. So we went to the Japanese ambassador's house and like cooked for like a little party at his house and stuff. God. They've been in the hands of some really famous people. Ralph Little had some the other day. Cool. Yeah, he put them on his story. So Ralph Little, famous for 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, and many other amazing shows. Obviously the royal family is gold. So he was doing a show in Cardiff and my sister's kind of connected with him, and and he was like, oh my god, bring us some Welsh cakes for the show. Cool. So he had some Welsh cakes recently, so it's cool.
So you're getting out there, your brand. What advice would you give someone wanting to start a food business in Wales today? Have we covered that? We've covered that.
Yeah. Think about it.
Quick fire round, sweet or savoury?
Savoury.
Traditional or experimental?
Experimental.
Tea or coffee with a Welsh cake?
Tea.
Most underrated Welsh food?
Oh, lava bread. When it's done well. Lava bread and cockles. You ever had the Swansea breakfast?
I haven't.
Oh, Swansea breakfast is the best.
It's from a specific place, is it?
Well, I think...
I've had cockles and lava bread, but you've got us...
Yeah, I think it's cockles, lava bread and bacon on like a kind of rice.
I thought you meant if I had it from a specific place in
Oh,
Swansea.
yeah, no, I think that's
you just call it the Swansea
breakfast.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think
so. The Welsh breakfast.
I reckon that's underrated. I love that.
Oh, yeah. It's not for everyone, is it?
No, it's not.
No. One word that describes Newport food scene.
Lively.
Always, It's always got that buzz.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Newport Food Festival's mad. It's rammed for that. Okay. Yeah, it's good.
Best flavour you've ever created?
Yeah, the batter bread.
Batter bread, yeah. Dream Welsh cake flavour you haven't made yet? The Rogan Josh.
Yeah, the Rogan Josh has got to be, I think.
Spicy tomato.
Spicy tomato. I think that, the Rogan Josh.
Oh,
do you know what? That's going in the monthly special vote now. We want to do a new savoury for the monthly special vote, so that's
tomato
going in.
And chili,
the Rogan Josh.
Love it. Would you like to wrap up with anything before we finish? Because we've got like 5 minutes before another track.
No, just you can find us at roguewelshcakes.com. at Rogue Welsh Cakes on Instagram and I've been locked out of my Facebook, which is really nice.
It happens.
It happens. Out of the messenger anyway. So if you are sending me messages on Facebook, I'm so sorry. I can't get back
Not
to
ignoring
you.
anyone.
Any last minute shout outs. I ran the Stockholm Marathon completely barefoot a couple of weeks ago to raise money for my friend Nathan Adams, who's had a spinal injury, and we're trying to get him out of hospital. So I do have in my link in my bio a fundraiser for him. It's through Boomerang Cardiff, the amazing charity Boomerang.
Okay.
You should get Paul from Boomerang on a show.
Yeah, but give him my number, send him in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. He'd love to speak to you. They started a separate fundraiser for us to do that, and like we've raised £5,200 now for my friend Nathan. So I've already run the Stockholm Marathon barefoot now. I've already been through the pain. Yeah, it was.
How were your feet?
Do you know, they're fine now. I'm back in the sandals. But it was a living, breathing
Grueling.
hell. It was
done.
horrible. If you feel like I went to enough pain, then a fiver would be amazing on that.
Of course we will. Joe's journey from healthcare into building a well-known Welsh food brand combined with the family connection to his grandmother's recipe is a beautiful one. Thank you for taking the time to come in and share your story.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. It's been so much fun. Thanks.
It has been. You're amazing.
Cheers.
Gutted I didn't get to taste your Welsh cakes, but that just means we have to come in and get some. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you next week.